What's good, homie? Hope you're doing well. So, yeah, in today's video, as you read the title and the thumbnail probably, today I'm going to be showcasing or exposing Hamza's business model. So, obviously, I'm not going to be exposing him, but I'm literally going to break down exactly how he was able to go from a broke welfare kid to making over $200,000, $300,000 each month in like 3 years' time. So, it's pretty incredible transformation, and you can learn a lot from the process as well, and hopefully you can do the same thing. Obviously, I'm not going to guarantee the results, but I'm going to be breaking down exactly step by step how he was able to do that and accomplish that. So yeah, let's start from the beginning. Just click that. Okay, so this is where he is now. Obviously, millions of subscribers, 1,000 plus videos, making. I'm not sure, but he said like next year you want to making like $1 million each month. So yeah, like most people don't know how much money you actually can make. Like I made a reel today where I was like the richest I've ever felt was making $3,000 a month. Like that was I was on top of the world making all this money. But when I got to 10,000, $20,000 a month, I felt even broker because like the ceiling just increased of what's possible. You're just like a small fish in a large pond. Anyway, that was a side tangent. But making $200,000 a month in like 4 years' time. So 3 to 4 years. I'm not quite sure, but like, yeah, that's pretty insane transformation. So how on earth did he even get here? So yeah, this is where it all started for him. Like he was just a normal, shy, skinny kid, like most of us was like a few years ago. Like especially me, I was a shy, skinny kid. Semi Adonis transformation. So from 5 year weightlifting body transformation, like that's the route most people go after. Like when they're first starting out, is getting their body right because that allows you to get your mind right as well. Like you can't have a strong body without a strong mind. So yeah, obviously most people start with a body. It's pretty easy, and then after that, you usually transition over, into making money. So as I mentioned, government welfare like 200 euros a month, which is absolutely nothing. So that's where it all started like 4 years ago, and now he's making like $200,000 a month 4 years later. So how on earth did he do that? So I'll be showcasing exactly how he was able to do that. So in like I think a year of posting, he made this video, how to get ripped, no bullshit guide. Obviously got a lot of views. So this was like his breakthrough moment, and I think a lot of people have this breakthrough moment, and you need to capitalize on that and double down on what's working. Most people, they get a bit of success, they get a bit of money, and then they just give up because like, oh, I've got the money now, but you need to actually use that drive and momentum to actually capitalize on it because like you don't really get second chances, and you need to capitalize on a breakthrough that you get. So he built a course. I'm not quite sure what the course name was. I think it was like just aesthetic body course, and he made a few sales. I think he mentioned like he made like $40 on a date, which like that's the epiphany moment where you're like making money while not even working, and like that first payment is like game changing because you have the proof of concept that you can actually make money online. So and then he scaled coaching and course business to $20,000 a month. So I think that took like 2 years or so, just making videos, and he obviously had the aesthetic body course. So the main thing here is you need an audience and as well as a product. And a product, and it needs to be like a digital product with no operational complexity when it comes to scaling. So it's the same thing, like because you already recorded the videos, like a course. It's a very good business model. So you don't necessarily need to add extra complexity. People can just watch the videos, and an extra customer doesn't necessarily cause any operational drag with your business. So that's how he was able to do that. But the easiest way to go about it is to actually build an audience, okay? And then he obviously did that, sold the course. But now, here comes the next problem. He's stuck at $20,000 a month for years. Like, that's extremely painful. I know a lot of people think that, oh, $20,000 a month, like, you must be happy, like, all that. It's definitely not true. The people that have actually achieved that will know and will attest to this. Being stuck at $10,000 a month feels the exact same as being stuck at $100,000 a month, which will feel the exact same as being stuck at $1 million a month. Like it doesn't make a difference. Just the fact that you're stuck is excruciating. So a plateau in business is trash. Like no matter where you're stuck at, like I just mentioned, being stuck at any figure amount feels the exact same, that pain and agony, because you can't, if you are a man driven on his purpose, hitting goals, got a mission in life. If you're stuck and you're hitting a plateau, that's like the worst feeling ever, because you want to constantly be growing and not socially, personally growing. So it feels the same to be stuck at $100,000 a month and $15,000 a month. Each is the exact same. So, and then this guy came along. Andrew Kirby is a 22-year-old multi-millionaire. I don't know what that is. Does I? Millionaire. So, yeah, he went from, stuck at $20,000 a month, and he met Andrew Kirby. He's like, he helps with the monetization of the audience side. So he had a chat with him. So helps creators monetize the audience. Obviously, there's his Twitter. You can check out. He's got a few good tweets in there. So, he hopped on a call and gave Hamza, what's wrong with my spelling? Hamza some insights to scaling. So this is like the best way to actually make money but this is the hard part, is to actually build an audience. Like if you have an audience, you can literally sell anything to that audience. Because like it's just a huge volume of people that you are targeting and reaching. So if you have 2 million subscribers, like Hamza, had, but he was stuck at $20,000 a month, he was not really utilizing his audience in the right way and converting them into clients for like a product of his. So obviously that's where the next steps came in. And, Andrew Kirby gave some advice on how to actually scale his business through like this hour call. It's on YouTube. You can go and watch it. But yeah, so he scaled to $200,000 a month in 3 months. So literally after hopping on a call, and I guess you may know what he already, launched, which allowed him to go from $20,000 a month to 200 in like 3 months, which is a 10x in growth. Like usually from 0 to 10K, that's like the most difficult transformation you'll ever experience in your entire life. Okay, because you have to learn so many skills that you haven't that you haven't even thought of. Like I'm not gonna go into the skills, but like there's a lot of skills that you need to learn in order to go from 0 to $10,000 a month, because like that's like your first few payments. You have to set up the payment processor, you have to set up your LLC, do the tax stuff. Like you have to set everything up. Like that's the most difficult part, and you have to do sales for the first time. Book your first appointment the first time, hop on your first sales call. It's extremely difficult. But once you actually learn those few skills, then it's pretty easy to scale. Like from 0 to 10, that's pretty easy. And from 10 to 100, it's easier than from 0 to 10. Okay. So how, you may ask? So going from $20,000 a month to 200 in like 3 months. So how is that even possible? So obviously that's through Adonis school, which is his paid community. It's like $500 once off, and then $100 each month after that, with like a bunch of modules, interviews, willpower lecture, money lecture, YouTube lecture, storytelling, all this kind of stuff that people pay for. And then obviously you have a community aspect as well, and then probably like calls with a squad. So Adonis school, $500 upfront, then $99 a month. So that's obviously the business he switched to, from a more like a course business right here. The aesthetic body course, which is obviously good, but that made him like first $20,000, and then he went from more a subscription model, which is very, very good. Almost like a software that you can build. So media and code, that's exactly what I wanted to get to. So that's like the new reach. It's like people who can utilize media, which is obviously like content online, on YouTube videos, Instagram videos, TikTok videos. That's media. Podcast, even like Joe Rogan. Wow, there's a wasp literally in the room. Anyway, okay, hopefully I'll be good if it doesn't sting me. But anyway, so media and code, like Naval obviously said this, that's like the new reach. If you can utilize those two and combine them, you're going to be extremely rich in the next coming years. So code is obviously like the software that he's using. It's called school.com. Well, that's obviously the website, but the software is called School. And then media, obviously, is YouTube videos. Okay, so the two biggest forms of leverage is code and media, because it's permissionless leverage. So you don't need to ask for permission to actually utilize that leverage. This maybe might sound a bit like complicated, but you can check out some of Naval's videos. he has a lot of insights on that. The other two is people and capital, but both of those you need permission. Obviously, you can't just well, if someone is a slave, then you don't really need permission. But obviously, in today's world, that's not applicable, which is rightfully so. But for people and capital, you need both. You need permission. You need to ask someone to work for you, and you need to ask for capital from an investor or anything like that. But code and media, you don't need permission. Like Hamza doesn't need to ask me to watch the YouTube video, although he can in the video. But it's at the end of the day, it's still my decision. Okay. And code is also permissionless. You can use it without asking someone else's permission. So yeah, that's that. So what can you do to actually? I missed something. So yeah, so here's 864 members in here, right? And each paid a $500 initial fee to join, and then it's $99 per month. So 864, right? Times each of them paid $500 to join. That's $432,000 he made from those people, okay? So that's obviously one time, and then after that, they pay $99 each month, so that's around like $85,000 in revenue each and every month. And it's all like lean margins because the course is already built. Obviously, he pays people like in the community to probably do like calls and stuff like that. But yeah, that's that. So what can you do? You need to, as I mentioned, media and code. Remember those two. Code is like software, basically like social media platforms. So I'm going to tell you right now, Twitter is going to be or X, it's going to be the next best thing. That's why I'm extremely active on Twitter. You can check out down below. I have a link. You can check that out if you want. I post like 3 to 5 tweets every single day. And then YouTube videos, obviously, as I'm doing right now. So I would recommend X as well as YouTube. So these two, content isn't going anywhere. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but everyone is online. Everyone. Like, if you can build your like almost your personality and identity online, you can monetize your audience pretty well in the future when you decide to bring out a product. Like, entrepreneurship is literally just self-improvement done online, and working on yourself offline, that's called self-improvement, and working on yourself online is called entrepreneurship. Okay, so literally, if you're like into self-improvement and all that, just do it online. Just document your journey, video it and send it out on YouTube. So people can actually, your experience is like an asset for people going through the exact same thing. Okay. Obviously, I'm building and failing in public. So I'm telling everything I'm doing. I literally told in my last video, I lost a client. Getting more clients. I signed like 2 clients this week. So I'm fully transparent with how everything's going. And like the first few months of starting my business was extremely rough. I didn't really have time to film YouTube videos. I don't think I started then. No, I haven't started. Or maybe, I'm not quite sure. But in this YouTube video, I'll show you. So yeah, this is obviously my YouTube channel right here. So here's obviously, I'm just documenting my journey, going over through everything. I started around 6 months ago. So that was 11/5. So like around June time, I wasn't making any money. I was making like $1,000 a month. Okay, $1,000. And I was working with Arlen. Okay, Arlen Moore. You can. I'm not gonna showcase now, but like I was working with him. I was making around $1,000 a month. And then in this video, I literally went over my monk mode protocol to hit $20,000 a month, and that was 6 months ago. Okay, now look at the video. Yeah, how I make $22,000 as a 21-year-old growth hacker. Literally 6 months ago. Okay, so I literally documented everything. How to start an online business, what I learned making so this is my first year. So I was making $20,000 that year. I made it in a single month. Okay, and then obviously I lost a client, but anyway, I'll be back at like 30,000 very, very soon. Anyway, that's off topic, but build and fail in public. Okay, so document your journey, and if you really do know you're gonna make it, I would really recommend actually filming everything online, because it's just like a testimony for yourself as well. So build the audience. I'm also looking to bring out a product very, very soon. So monetize through School, which is a very good software. Obviously, the founder Sam Ovens will be starting my own one very, very soon. So watch out for that. It's going to be You can leave in the comments what type of things you want to see in the community, like maybe fitness. That's like the foundation of it. If you don't have a strong mind, a strong body, like you can just give up, really. It's going to be much, oh my word. The wasp is still here. Anyway, yeah, so the foundation, so, oh my word. Okay, I think I'm good. So, like fitness or mindset, anything like that. And then, so how do you actually stand out in today's economy, in the creator economy? So just literally by being you, okay? Because no one can, replicate you and your personality. So no one can beat you at being you. You are your own niche. So you can talk about your specific interest, your specific hobbies, anything like that. Obviously, I love like philosophy. I like fitness. I like reading a lot. Mindset stuff. I really like that. And yeah, and business as well. I really like business. So, and monetize your passions and share your insights. Okay. So yeah, that's essentially how you do it. I would still say like the best way to go about it, like when you're first starting out, right? It's extremely difficult to actually build an audience. It takes at least like 3 years. So, and you will inevitably, like 99% of the time, you will get exactly what you want. Okay, 99% of the time. But it just takes 1 to 2 years longer than expected, and most people give up during that 1 to 2 years time frame. So like literally, I dropped out a year, last year June. So I don't know how many months that's, but anyway, I dropped out then, and like literally a year and like 6, 7, 8 months later, I was making $20,000 a month. So it takes like 1 to 2 years to actually make it happen, but most people quit during that time frame. So yeah, I can almost say with a guarantee that you will get everything you want if you work hard and if you have a plan and if you actually execute daily. So obviously, this is just one of the strategies you can use: build an audience, document your journey, and sell a product to make money. So yeah, if you have any other questions, do let me know. But just on the agency side, I still think that's like one of the best businesses to start because you learn so many skills that involve business, like booking appointments in your calendar, sending emails, getting people to respond to your emails, which is obviously copywriting, setting up all the infrastructure for your business, so like the systems and processes, persuasion through sales, as well as copywriting, fulfillment, actually helping with your clients. So there's a lot of skills you learn that can obviously be implemented in other businesses. So yeah, if you have any questions on that, I might even start like a free school community helping agency owners get their first client. So that might be fun. But obviously, I'm still working on my agency at the moment. I might do that in the future when I have a bit more bandwidth and actually, make it a priority. So let me know your thoughts on that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one and got some insights from this video. And if you did, leave a like and comment something down below. I'll read all the comments. So yeah, obviously I'll be posting twice a week now. So Tuesday and Thursday. So watch out for Tuesday's video. And yeah, I hope you enjoy your day and your weekend. See you next week. Bye-bye.